Hello everyone. So I want to first of all demo what we are going to be building here. So this is, you can think of this as a backend of this PDF Q&A system. Now there are a lot of things which are going on. I'll show you the code in a moment, but let's run this while loop. So the way it works is, it will start by asking us what do you want to ask. And I have already uploaded the PDF and processed the PDF using LangChain document loaders and also stored those in vector stores. And after doing all those things, it is asking me what do you want to ask. Let's ask it some random question. How are you doing? Okay. Now this question is not related to the PDF that I uploaded. It will give me a response which says the context provided does not directly address this question, which is how are you doing. It pauses, so you can see it's not answering my question. Now the document that I uploaded was a book, 350-page book called Think and Grow Rich. Now let me ask some question specific to this book. Let's say, who is the author? Although I'm not sure if it will be able to answer this question because this text does not actually has this question, but let's see what does it get. Who is the author of this book? And let's wait for this answer. The author of, okay, so it was able to find out some so he was inspired to write this book. Okay, let's ask something like maybe what is he talking about for fear. So now it will try to summarize. Okay, so the text emphasizes, okay, yeah, from here. In the Think and Grow Rich, the author discusses the fear of death as one of the fundamental fears that can paralyze individuals. And you can see what other fears are discussed. Okay, let's see what other fears. Okay, you can see overall, so it is now listing several different fears which are mentioned in the text. Okay, so now that the demo is clear, now it will keep running this loop. And the idea behind creating this system was that we can plug this system in a Flask-based web application, and we can actually create a UI with which we can upload any PDF that we want, and the application is going to be able to answer questions relevant to that. Let me show you the steps that I took to build this system. Okay, so the I can think of this as broadly two steps. First one is the index creation. Now what is index creation? Okay, so the moment we upload the PDF, we want to read it, right? To read the PDF, because LangChain has got this really cool and nice loader which is called PyPDF loader. And the way it loads the PDF is, it creates separate document objects. Now document object again is a very specific term related to LangChain. It creates a document object for each page, which means for my 250-page book, it will create 250 different document objects. Let me show you that by quickly running this loader. Now it will take some time because it is a long document, and in the production application, if you have really huge collection of documents, you might want to go for lazy loading. But let's not talk about that in a moment, in this moment. But let me try to print the first document and also print the length of document. So we have got 253 documents, and each document contains only two things. One is metadata and another is page content. So let me print metadata. Metadata is going to be a dictionary or JSON, and we can have a page content. Page content is the actual text that we are going to embed. Okay, so this is how we load a PDF page. So the idea is that the moment user upload a PDF page, in the backend we will spin up this loader, and obviously this is not going to be done on the front end side, it will be done on the backend side. And once we load this page, we will have this many document objects. Here document objects means the objects the way LangChain define documents, which is just a collection of metadata and page content. The moment this has been defined, we want to specify how are we going to create embeddings for these documents. Currently I'm not doing any chunking. I'm assuming that each page is in its own chunk. So I'm assuming one chunk to be equal to one page. Although LangChain offers several different strategies of chunking, such as various kind of text splitters, where you can define how many tokens will be in your chunk. But here I'm assuming that each page is a chunk. In this manner, I will have 253 chunks, which means I will produce one embedding per chunk, which means I will be having 253 chunks. Now to do that, I will define this embedding. And by the way, this document loader I have imported from LangChain community.document-loaders import PyPDF loader. Okay, now I use LangChain's OpenAI embedding and import this OpenAI embeddings class. Now for that, I need to pass this OpenAI API key. Where do I get this key? I store this key here by the name of OpenAI API key in the Colab notebook. It's not recommended that you go with this way. You can go with .env method and load the keys from there. Now we create these embeddings, but embeddings by themselves are not going to do anything. What we want to create is we want to create a vector store. In particular, I'm interested in creating an in-memory vector store. And the reason I went for in-memory vector store is because if I had gone for some other database options like Pinecone or Phase or maybe other type of sophisticated ones, I would have to set up some extra parameters and options like their own API keys and things like that. In-memory is simple for demonstration purpose. So I pass this embedding that I created in my previous step and I get this vector store. And after that, I just add my documents by simply calling this function. Now this step takes some time because it essentially calls the API of OpenAI's embedding endpoint, and then it embeds all those pages in a vector form. Okay, once this step is done, we are ready to query. So we create a retriever. We just take our vector store and we do something known as .asRetriever, and we provide the search arguments, and we want to basically return 2 results. And you can customize this according to your need. Now the way this retriever works is, now we can invoke this retriever on a query, and in the backend this query will be embedded. How? It will be embedded using the embedding that we provided while creating the vector store, because this vector store is what is creating this retriever. We will have the retrieve docs. And then after this step, we are doing this client initialization and this while loop. You can look at this while loop by pausing this video, but in summary, what it is doing this loop where it is asking for the query, it is retrieving the docs, and it is basically preparing this user message. And in the user message, if you see, it is answering the following user query concisely under 1000 words based on the below context. And this context I am preparing here. Okay, and I'm creating this role user and content prompt, and I'm appending this in messages, and I'm creating this response, and finally I'm printing it. That's all it takes to create a PDF Q&A bot. Let me know in the comments. I'll include this notebook in the description, and please try it out and let me know if anything can be improved here. And yeah, thank you so much for watching this. Let me know if you want me to cover anything else.